This is the part where I tell you about AOA.com and their incredible Destiny 2 silver prices, but I wanted to make a joke, but instead you got this. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Dychronic, your host here on this Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Destiny 2 weekly reset, and of course, seasonal reset for August 24, 2021. We are in the new season of the Lost, the last season before the Witch Queen. We've got a lot of very exciting trailers. If you haven't seen them already, we also have the 30-year celebration of Bungie that's also going on in December. There's a lot of big stuff that was announced today, so go check that out. Obviously, there will be a few spoilers here because I have actually finished the first mission right when you start the first season. And there's some stuff going on down in the helm. Again, I won't go into detail about what's going on there, but it's what you would expect if you watch the trailer, to be honest. And in case you were wondering, you actually do get the artifact from that first mission, which is actually pretty quick, and you start getting those bonuses to do all the stuff that you want. And obviously this is the artifact. The big thing here is going to be that fusion rifles have, I believe, unstoppable, wherever it is, fusion and linears. Yeah, right here. Unstoppable, fusion, and linears. That means Bastion, Telestial, Merciless will probably become more useful in the higher level play. Outside of that, obviously we have these items for the different kinds of regular weapon mods. An elemental well mod in the artifact. I like that. And it's only 1 point. That's something I like. Okay, so this one's nice, increasing the damage of fusion rifles and linears against a certain target that you've hit them with. Stacks up to 5 times. Can actually be pretty saucy if you do it with some threaded needle or sleeper. Might be nice. There's also passive guard. I see a bunch of sword bonuses. There's a lot of good stuff for swords as well, on top of the overload sword thing, the sword scavenger, passive guard. There's a number of good things, although I don't see the extra damage bonus for sword anywhere. Overall, I'm not super excited about this artifact, but maybe there's going to be some new elemental well stuff that will work perfectly with it. Whoa, this is new. Okay. So it shows you a timeline of some crap, right? So you can be like, this is what happened, and then this is what happened. I always forget like which DLC is the order for these mini DLCs, but I guess this is helpful. The Traveler here. Oh, bro. Oh, finally. Only 0.8, come on. If you use a controller, you know that this setting is so important. We use traction because we turn slower whenever we're sprinting. And literally, they gave us an option, but we can't go to 1? Why not? I want to sprint I want to turn it full speed. What's the point? Oh, and sensitivity, I heard. Yep, can go all the way to 20 if you really want to do some fun stuff. Unfortunately, there was no field of view up to 360. That would have been that would have been fun. How do you find somebody who's on a different platform? Because now we have crossplay. Ooh. Ah, yes, for the new Bungie IDs. So now I have like Dychronic hashtag whatever, some numbers, and now I can use that to invite people that are on different platforms. Yes, yes. Jubilee, so yes. Moving on with the weekly reset. Oh, whoo, that's nice. I knew that was going to happen, but it's nice. For the weekly reset, starting off with the Nightfall Ordeal, this week is going to be the Hollowed Lair. Now, this is a strike that has a lot of points in it. One of the higher points in the entire game, so you could probably get away with doing it on hero difficulty. However, obviously, I'm already 1320, so I could already do the Legend. So if you have the highest level from last season, you can easily do Legend. That'll be easy. And I've completely forgotten which weapon it is. It's probably the Scout Rifle. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm completely lost at this point. The Vanguard Strike, oh, that's new. The Vanguard Strike playlist burn is going to be Arc Cinch, and I did hear that they're going to be adding 2 new disadvantages and 2 new advantages to the Vanguard playlist, and this is going to be one of them. The rotating Crucible playlist this week is going to be Momentum Control. Definitely a lot of fun, having low health, having no energy, and then recharge off of kills. It's actually pretty fun. Moving on to the Europa stuff, first up for the Empire Hunt, which is still a pinnacle reward, we have the Warrior, which is not a bad one. The simulation is Agility, which I believe means it's the one where you have to jump inside, outside with the boxes. And the Deepstone Crypt Raid Challenge is going to be Red Rover, taking place in the first encounter of the raid. And in this encounter, every single person in the game has to do the Operator Red buff job at least once by shooting panels down below. And new to this season, we actually can get Legendary and Master Lost sectors on the Dreaming City now. So I believe now we have 11 different Lost sectors that can rotate to. And if you wanted the chest armor, it's available. Witness, Sandhill, Blind Whale, Astral Alignment, Coup de Grace. You can suck my astral alignment. For the Vault of Glass Raid Challenge this week, it's going to be Wait For It. completely forgot what that is. So this one's going to be taking place in the first major encounter during the confluxes. Basically, you have to kill all of the wyverns as they're sacrificing. So you can weaken them and just make sure they die as soon as they start sacrificing. Up next, let's take a look at Eververse's store. Obviously, she's got a lot of new seasonal stuff as well as new stuff that's not even supposed to be. I thought this was for the Witch Queen. Do we get to buy this now? Oh, no. Okay, yeah. I was going to say, I thought we could buy this armor or the Gallahorn. By the way, Gallahorn's coming back. Spoiler. The 30th anniversary, which is in December, so that'll be fun. Not this season, though. Ooh, wait, I actually already have this? I didn't realize that I already had that. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the different Bright Dust options, as well as a perusal through the new seasonal options. First of all, we have the Arctis engine, which makes the Hollow Fire Heart look, in my opinion, a lot better, and I would personally recommend it. We have the At Wit's End, which is, yeah, you got it. You got the transmit effect for the Reef Shimmer, and of course, you have the Nectar Dynamo, which is a shader that's more purple than you would think, and weapons, it's black and purple. Ooh, some of these things are very, very shiny. Very shiny. Like this one, Archangel's Atrocity. How do you preview? Wow, it does a red one. Let's go. It colors pretty well, actually. We'll come back to this section. That's for the other Bright Dust section. First up, we have Standoff, where you pull a gun and then you like fire if you hit stop emote. Bang! I think this is it's a Forsaken one. Yep. We have the one that makes it have a little polar bears on the shoulder for the Ursa Furiosa, which is a very nice one. I recommend it. We have this Sparrow, which has a little spinny. Oh no, it doesn't spin. It's just a straight up just tank engine. We have the Proteus ship there, which I think actually has like black boosters. I don't really know what that's about. We have the Hip to Hop, which is a hip hop hippity hop. Got to do that good dance. Got an ornament for the Wrist Runner, if you like Wrist Runner. Got some ghost projections, got some more transmit effects. Most of these things are going to be pretty straightforward. And then, of course, we have all the different shaders. Ancient Republic is actually a decent one for certain weapons, maybe certain armors. Maybe the Titan isn't the best example. The Cargulo Bristle. Also, just a very specific set of colors if you like it. Hake History Polish, never really found a great use for this one. And then finally, the Dawn and Dusk, competing for one of the most visually assaulting shaders in the game. It's like 3 colors at the same time. Now, back on to the seasonal offerings. We've got ourselves some Broken Dreams. This looks like a Halloween outfit gone wrong. For an exotic that nobody really uses. Further than that, we have a ton, and I mean a ton of other different things. We have the special bundle this season with Eververse. This is what the Titan one looks like, and let me say, it actually looks really cool. I really like how the headpiece goes on it, and I would actually like to just get this headpiece just to have it for other armor pieces, but that's really cool. Is there a demo at all with the, yeah, okay, so the Hunter and the Warlock ones look like this, very similar, has a little line on the head instead of the line on the chest, though. And not nearly as many wings, although the Warlock has some wings. Definitely a pretty good one. Beyond that, we've got the, we have an ornament for the Titan's Ramparts, if you want to make it look very hallowed lair. We have some ornaments for the Chaperone, is that the Chaperone? Yeah, Chaperone. We have the one for this gun here, which is actually pretty good. We have the Monte Carlo one, make it look like an AK. Finally, kind of having like a real weapon, ornament style. Have a bunch of other ones along the way. Finally, another ornament for the big old sword, an ornament for the Hawk Moon with a laser sight. Make a very fine claw at the bottom there. That's actually pretty cool. We have a bow ornament for Taku. We've got some more Dead Man's Tail stuff. Oh, god damn! That's a really nice etching on that. I actually really like that. More than that, we have a bunch of multiplayer emotes. I would hope that this is a multiplayer emote that's infinite. Like, let's just say the entire tower in one emote. That would break the game. A bunch of other ones you guys can go ahead and check out yourself. I don't want to go through each one of them, but there's a lot of them. There's ooh. Oh, those sounds are nice. Next up, we're going to go around to the different vendors and figure out what is going on that's new. First up, we have the Banshee. Going to go through his weapons, just as always. Right, so I've taken a look at them, and they're all quite trash. Killing Wind Unrelenting with not really that many great stuff on it. Having the Threat Detector Demolition is okay, but the rest is just kind of poopy. Quick Draw Dragonfly, there's actually Kill Clip on this as well. And this one, actually probably the best one here, Vision, full auto one for all, although I think that also has Rampage or Kill Clip there, and then a 150 grenade launcher and a Kill Clip rocket launcher. Just some terrible options today. Shaxx, ooh, that's actually interesting. Shaxx actually does have some new stuff here, not that many. Obviously, he has the new crucible shader, which looks like this on certain weapons, certain armors, and of course the Titan armor looks very different than other ones. You can see there's actually a bit of texture on it, so this will look very different depending on what you put it on. We also have the Ascendancy, which is a new rocket launcher with the new explosive light perk, which was unique to, I think, the Wendigo, which is a very good perk. And also has impact casings, ambitious, impulse. This looks like a very good PvE role. And it is a precision frame, which means it has built-in tracking, which is really nice. I personally like the high impact the best, but this is a pretty damn good roll. And it, oh, look at this. Look at the texture. Rib for pleasure, my God. Beyond that, everything else looks the same. What you got, Zavala? You better have a cool looking rocket launcher! Oh, he does. Actually, it's just exactly the same rocket launcher. Okay. Okay, so there are two ways to get to the rocket launcher, and he also has a Nebula Rose looking shader for his set of stuff. It's very weird, these shaders that they're putting in for this season, but maybe there's certain armor pieces, classes, or weapons that it works on. Beyond that, obviously, Zavala has switched over from the token system to the rank system, which should be pretty straightforward, and doesn't have any new other things outside of that. Maybe after I finish a few of the intro quests, he'll have some more stuff, but for right now, he does not. Yo, Carl! Dude, it's not even dark in here. Why is it not dark in here? Looking good. Forgot what I named him. Was he Tom? Right, and then Gambit Man. Pretty straightforward, pretty much the same. He also has the same rocket launcher available. He has the new shader, which looks like this. Again, keep in mind, oh, it's kind of translucent. Keep in mind, Titans color differently than some of the other armor pieces for other classes. But that is pretty much his stuff. Can't help but notice that there's 3 class items here for Titans. I just wanted to check to see if there's anything different. Ada doesn't have anything different. Why isn't she rainbow? I made her rainbow with my Titan. Yeah, I did. And in case you're wondering, there is going to be a Season of the Lost recaster stuff, just like we had with the previous 2 seasons, and they're unlocked pretty much the same way as before. You got to get kills with certain things, finish certain storyline stuff, and then of course you can get more of the stuff, which I cannot preview. I thought I could preview these. An engram containing gear from Season of the Lost. And in case you don't know, I have, ooh, the new bow. I actually had Umbral engrams from before, and I still have them now. So that would be one way to prepare for the next season, is actually just having, you know, leftover Umbrals. Shoot the Lewd Harmony? These are some new-ass perks here. That is something I've been waiting for a long time for, although, I don't know. That's interesting. Harmony might be better on like a heavy weapon. You know, get some kills with your special or a primary weapon, and then switch over to the heavy and really bada boom, bada bing. But that's an interesting perk. It's a very, very interesting perk. And lastly, if you didn't know, and again a little bit of a spoiler here, we got the Elixir on the left, and we got the Awoken on the right. And this side obviously has its own slew of stuff that then lead into the next part of the storyline. Just wanted to see if there's any like inventory or vendor stuff that I could take a look at. Yep, has some bounties, it has some unlockable elemental well stuff, etc, etc, and then of course the upgrade wall that we know and love. I took a look at some of these reward mods from the thing, and they're all not really that good. This one's kind of interesting because it makes the elemental wells kind of like seek towards players, which I think is kind of fun. I don't really like these, and there are only 3 of them, and they're all arcs, so I imagine they rotate on maybe a daily or weekly basis, so keep that in mind. It seems like it's arc today. And that is gonna be it. That's gonna be the end of the weekly reset. Can I go? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should. And of course, as always, twitch.tv/Dychronic for my live streams that I have right after these reset videos, as well as all the times on screen right now. Obviously going to be playing a lot of Destiny 2, a lot of open lobby stuff, and whatever comes forward, you guys can come join. It's a lot of fun. And of course, a big thank you to my patrons on Patreon. Big thank you to Betty Buju, Mom, Dad, Luco, Dark Strange, Joe Smith, Monday, Steve Bachman, Raymond Choning, Unipanther, Casey Reagan, before their support on Patreon. And that's it. That's the end of it. Hope you guys did enjoy. My name's Dychronic, and I'll see you guys on the next one.